more about your foundation?
Humanly possible.
What motivated you to go about organizing this group of different diverse dialects together, speaking one language, which is through music?
And resolutions, but in essence, practically, you have not for anybody to master any of these languages in order to be able to communicate. So we have reached to the conclusion that we have to find a different factor in the life of human being in order to create this fluency of communication, and that is music. That is music.
And I was very thrilled yesterday with the performances that were put together. And you mentioned that you have started this program last year in Paris.
Dealt with the issue. And still people, based on race, based on religion, based on gender, based on languages, they fight each other because there is no respect for each other's value system. So after I left the UN and I went from New York to Paris, joining my husband who's working in UNESCO, I decided to establish this association which links up with the world through music. And we did the first project actually in Rabat in Morocco in the context of a conference of UNESCO on dialogue among civilizations. We had in those days only 7 musicians from 7 different countries, and it was amazingly warmly received by all those that they attended the program. And immediately after that we were nominated for the 2005 prize, International Prize of Marrakesh, for achieving something, a goal which is internationally so far has not been touched upon. And one of the largest actually concerts that we did, because our ambition is just growing, it doesn't stop. We celebrated, with the permission of Director General of UNESCO, the 60th anniversary on the 16th November last year. And I invited 2 orchestras actually. One was was from Azerbaijan, and the other one was from Paris, and they both played various music, including Mozart. And then we brought in 45 different traditional instruments.
45
from
different
part of the world, and we made sure we meet geographic target, north, south, east, and west. And we put them all together after one day of rehearsal on this stage, and we said, you play Mozart. And we selected Hafner of Mozart, which is a very beautiful symphony. So the classical orchestra was playing the first movement, and the traditional orchestra was responding to that. The program was received with such a warmth, which I think for days after that, I received compliment about the achievement. But it wasn't my achievement. It was really the language of music, which has resonated. And the second one we had was on the 8th of March to empower women. So we had only voices of women. And we had a few voices from Africa that they were unforgettable. And now this is the first regional concert that we are holding based on the invitation of government of Nigeria.
You know, I was going to ask the question that why an intercultural dialogue concert in Africa, most especially in Nigeria?
Yes.
So
our president, our honorary president, happened to be the honorable President Olusegun Obasanjo. And he has been very supportive of this idea, given the fact that this is a man who loves peace and he loves to resolve conflicts. As you have seen in Africa, he has done a lot. And he decided to invite us to come over here, given the fact that now Africa is enjoying more peaceful environment, and people, they started to enjoy democratic rules and respect for human rights. So we decided to select this continent as our first regional concert, and of course from here we will go to Latin America, and from there we go to China on the occasion of 2008 Olympic.
Yeah, I was going to ask that, would that be, what would be, or where would be the next concert taking place?
Yes, the Cuban government has sincerely invited the concert to go there because there is a festival of music next February in Cuba. And you know, as you know, Cuban and Nigerian, they are in the same kind of line and from the cradle. So as a result, they have both love for music. So they invited us to be there, and they will provide the symphonic orchestra of Havana, and we will bring the international artists with us.
Just like what we saw yesterday.
Exactly. The nature of the program will be a bit different because we will concentrate rather on classic and jazz due to the fact that this is the nature of Cuba. In Africa, we wanted badly to have one representative of each country who can represent there. But my work has just started, and we are going to have not only a few other concerts, which the immediate first one will be on the closure of the 60th anniversary of UNESCO in Paris, but also through writing, because I happen to be also a journalist. So we try to, and also the effort of individuals like yourself that I sincerely appreciate, because we really need this dissemination of information, not only to politicians, but to people of the streets, those that they have their heart in their hand, and those that they really love music on a daily basis.
Well, I'm glad to have you.
Thank you very, very much.
We hope to see more of you around. It's not your first time in Nigeria, it's not your second time. Can you tell us how have you been enjoying Nigeria?